The wicked Prince of Umoka. They found his body in the river, his mouth open like he was still screaming. His skin was pale, his eyes wide. But that was not the worst part. The worst part was the way his fingers were curled, like he had been trying to claw his way out of something that was not there. My name is Obina, and I was there when it all started. Prince Ikechukwu was a cruel man. He was the first son of King Nwosu, the ruler of Umuoka. People feared him more than they feared the king. He had a habit of taking what he wanted, food, land, even people. If a man owed him money, he would take the man's daughter. If a farmer had a good harvest, he would take half just because he could. Nobody could stop him. One night, after a long day at the farm, my uncle came home shaking. He told us that the prince had taken his only goat, the one he had raised since it was a kid. The goat was nothing special, but my uncle was an old man, and it was all he had. I was angry, so angry that I made a stupid decision. I went to the prince's compound. It was late, and the guards were drunk. They did not see me slip in. I found the goat tied to a tree near the back. I had just untied the rope when I heard a voice behind me. "You must be very brave," the prince said. My blood went cold. He was smiling, but his eyes were dead. I knew I was going to die. But then something happened. The wind changed. The air became thick, like it was hard to breathe. I heard a noise, low and deep, like a whisper, but coming from everywhere at once. The prince's smile disappeared. He turned, looking around, like he could hear it too. Then he started breathing fast. "Who is there?" he shouted. The shadows around him moved. I swear they moved. They stretched and bent, like they were reaching for him. The whisper became louder, almost like a growl. The prince tried to step back, but his feet would not move. Then he screamed. I ran. I did not stop until I was home. I did not tell anyone what I saw. The next morning, they found his body in the river. People said he drowned, but I knew better. That night, when I closed my eyes, I heard the whisper again. It was laughing.